This is the time of year when we start talking about our resolutions. What do we want to do better? What do we want to hold on to? What do we need to let go of? Many resolutions are, in general, popularly referred to as temporary things. We want to look good, we want to feel good, but say by February, many of them are long forgotten. That's February. Sorry. And so I've been mulling over my many resolutions because I have a list longer than Andre the Giant's leg. Among the most important things, since 2008, my first resolution is not to apologize because I've become nervous. Or because I've done something like walked into the couch. I'm a giant klutz, so that's going to happen anyway, and talking to furniture is really not my cup of tea. Although I did actually have an interview with my own brain, so believe that if you will. I've had this resolution since 2008. I'm not going to apologize unless I absolutely need to. The second resolution is basically to keep working on things and keep looking for improvement, even if there's no such thing as perfection. I'm currently working on my eye-hand coordination for fine motor skills. The lobster clasp, the index finger to thumb, is a fine motor skill. Everything else is a gross motor skill. So I'm currently working on fine motor skills necessary for everyday life. I find it's easier for me to write letters, to operate, try different things, try new makeup tips, and improve on those over time. Maybe pick up a pencil and maybe do some, I can't draw worth a darn, but maybe my horrifically emaciated cows will be adorable to someone. Because I seriously can't draw. But I'm told that if you keep trying, eventually you make something that might actually look nice. Maybe? Thirdly is just to keep working on my health. It's now 3 years and 11 months since I've had a seizure. Work on not letting stress get to me, which also makes me apologize. The other day I faced a very big fear. In November I did a video about 3 of my biggest seizure scares. One of them was a wandering episode. I actually had to face something along that line the other day when I got lost and had left my phone in the car and could not find the car and was panicking and terrified in a shopping mall parking lot. I managed after a while to find out where everything was, and it was fine. And apparently I had only been about 15 minutes since I'd gone to the store to do whatever I needed to do and then come out. So the person just naturally thought I was in the store doing whatever I had to do and might have gotten waylaid by something or so. When I got back to the car, flustered and, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I was trying to find you and I couldn't find you. They were giving me a look like, and ended up having to comfort me because I was just that terrified. So I'm going to try to face my fears, maybe not all at once, but maybe hopefully in a constructive way. Constructive. Excuse me. In a constructive way. Where it's a safe way to do so, and yet learn that I can do this thing without being absolutely terrified, and or putting myself in danger, which I don't want to do. I've gone this far, and I've worked this hard, and I don't want to put myself in a bad place. So here are my big things. And just for fun, try to get out of the monochromatic stage that I've been in for a long time, where I mostly wore a lot of black and white. Monochromatic. I have been trying to find this word all week. It's been on the tip of my tongue and I couldn't pronounce it. It was driving me around the flipping bend. Got it. Aww. And the angel sang. And sunlight streamed from the heavens. She finally got it. Monochromatic. Sometimes I know what I want to say and it comes out all wrong, or I mispronounce it, or I just can't get it out of my mouth. That's another thing I'm working on. So this year I have a very long list, mostly of personal stuff, but also a few silly things, and here goes. Happy New Year, everyone. Good night.